Hello, this is Joshua from Turbonize, and in this video I'm going to talk about what's unique about Turbonize and what we are claiming to offer. Alright, so let's lay out the background first. Of course, there are a lot of English academies like Turbonize that offer similar services. But where we stand apart, where we distinguish ourselves, is that our focus on articulation. I was going to say fluency, but I think articulation is the better word. So what is articulation? Articulation is one's competency in expressing one's own ideas and feelings given any situation with confidence, and also being able to construct or compose one's own sentences. And I see this area being largely neglected. Everybody wants to be articulate, of course. They want to be good at it. When we say 영어 잘한다, we are basically saying that I'm articulate in English. But because Korean education scene is largely focused on exams. So this has led to seeing English as an academic subject or an end in itself. So of course you want to be good in English, you want to be fluent, you want to be good at speaking, but at the same time you are forced to produce good outcomes in exams. And these two things tend to stand apart, sadly. And what we are trying to do at Tubani is to somehow bridge this gap between being good at English and also being good at exams. Because we believe if you have truly mastered English, you should be able to solve exam questions that are even designed to trick you. The analog that I often use to describe our approach is this. If you want to find the counterfeit money, what do? Do you think A, study the counterfeit money, or B, study the genuine money, the real money? What's your answer? Well, most people tend to go for answer A. You study the counterfeit money so that you can figure out the counterfeit. But no, what the experts do is they only study the genuine money. They only look at the real money. They know it inside and out, and that makes them competent enough to distinguish counterfeit money if it is presented to them. So we are trying to apply the similar method. We try to first make our students be competent in English, not by going through trick questions or multiple choice questions, but with enough exercise in speaking, in reading, and in writing. So you are articulate basically, and you know what you're learning. This can only happen, by the way, through comprehensive input. So our every effort is to produce comprehensible input for our students and giving them enough chance to practice our input. So the output we get is, of course, good speaking and good writing. And I think these two elements, producing competent speakers and good writer, is missing in Korean education scene. And we have to somehow address this issue. I think this is one of the reasons that we are massively failing at producing competent English speakers in South Korea or writers. Turbonize is very much focused on first producing students who are confident and competent, and also we will rigorously test our students to see if they can cope with Korean style of exams. So I think that's the only way to truly educate our children and prepare our children for the future. Because I really believe this in my heart that competency in English really is directly linked to our national competency as well. If South Korea is to thrive, and if we are educating our kids 6 years plus and more, we really should be producing students who are confident speakers and who can command English comfortably. And so far, we are failing this. I guess there are some progresses, but we can be better still. And this is where we step in, Turbonize. We like to mark our claim in this area, and we'll make every effort to somehow fix this situation for the better. All right, hope this explains our motive and reason behind why Turbonize exists and our education philosophy. All right, until next time, take care and bye-bye. Be sure to subscribe, please. Thank you.